What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we're on the Taiwan server and the update has hit. Now we don't have a full description, at least I haven't seen one, but we do have the brand new hero. I'm just gonna call him the Abominable Snowman for now until we actually get an official name for the English server. As of right now, he's just pretty much anonymous, and it's a Yeti holding a Christmas tree, kind of like, you know how Minotaur has that little tree trunk or whatever it is that he's holding? He's kind of like that. He's just randomly swinging a Christmas tree around. So let's go ahead and take a look at him in action. Let's go rating. Let's see what we can find. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We'll unleash him here. There we go. So he just swings it with one hand. He doesn't even need to. And there's the proc right there. So the proc freezes kind of like Arctica. Except the difference here is that unlike Arctica, where it's one direction, very directional proc, this one is all around and is auto proc. So you know that Revitalize is going to be really important, especially for like Lost Battlefield and whatnot, because look how often he's freezing, by the way. And I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the higher the skill level goes, the more often that he's going to be able to freeze. So that is looking quite interesting. Let's do this dungeon right here. Let's see. He more than likely will have like a maximum amount of targets that he's going to be able to hit, like an Anubis. I think Anubis maximum is 100. But this right here, where he can freeze anything within that little storm, is going to be strong. Because if we remember correctly, Arctica's proc is not many heroes are immune to it. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty much the same way. For instance, there are heroes that are immune to stun. There are heroes that are immune to silence. But there's not a lot of heroes that are immune to freeze. So that'll be interesting to see. All in all, I feel like, although it's kind of weird to say, I feel like he's like an upgraded Arctica, which is interesting because Arctica was an event hero for the longest time, but I feel like he's pretty much like an upgraded Arctica. Now the only thing that Arctica does have is that Arctica does take away like procs, like the Skull Knight proc and whatnot, and I'm not exactly sure if this does the same, but when you can freeze constantly without having to be hitting directionally, that is pretty strong. Now the damage is to be determined because, I mean, this guy is still level what? Level 14. So we don't really know the extent of the damage. Is it going to be as powerful as a Minotaur? Because if it is, that would be a little too much. And I think I'm only getting this kind of base. Like, can I get something different, game, please? It goes Paladin. The damage, I mean, the damage seems to be not bad considering he's only level 14. I think that this is going to be a pretty hard-hitting proc, but I think the freeze is always going to be the key point, because if you can control the battle with stuns, with freezes, etc., you're always going to be at advantage. So I feel like Lost Battlefield, he's going to be a very good and very key hero to have, but it's just interesting to know exactly what else all of this does, because I see the 0.4 and I see the 7.5. Now I don't know what kind of cooldowns or what that is, and I know that as the skill goes up, that some of it is going to be going down. So you see it's at 10 right now, and you see the 0.4 goes up to 0.5, 6, 8, 9. And yeah, that's a skill level 12. That's for another video. But the evolved form, as we already know, IGG likes to go with the red tint. Now they went with a green gem, which is, I mean, I guess it fits, but it's not really too much of a change. They put some spikes on him. They put the red tint, and then the tree got a star on it on the top. But outside of that, nothing really much changed from regular to the evolved form. The stats are very compatible to Creational 1. The HP is about the same, although his attack is much higher. It's 1,000 points higher. and his attack is 900, which we all know that doesn't really matter. That still rounds up to 1000. So his movement speed is actually pretty high as well. So for somebody that's gonna have as much HP as he's gonna have and have that kind of skill that he's gonna have, that's actually a good thing, because he's gonna be able to go ahead of your team for the most part and be the first one to get hit, to proc and whatnot. So that's gonna be interesting as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this brand new hero. I'm gonna try to gather as much information as I can on the update as a whole before I do a complete video on that. I've seen some of the new things, but I'm not exactly sure how everything will work, so I don't want to put out a video before I know everything. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and until later, bye.